Hey everyone, Michael here. Well, we're back for another video, and this one's going to be a little special. It's a little personal to me, but anyway, this video is on healing a concussion, as you read in the video title. But anyway, let's get started. Now, for a second, let's see your brain as a huge, complex skyscraper with steel beams, communication, and electrical wiring. But things have gotten just a bit out of alignment due to some damage. Now, since we're imagining our brain as a skyscraper for a moment, let's just say that those beams might be bent, or you might have some cables frayed throughout the building, and it's just a mess. So here's what we're going to do. What we're going to be doing is using a masculine-based energy to get everything ready for healing, make sure everything's in place, and it's going to kind of settle over the brain and the neck and maybe even the spine like a cloud. It's going to kind of stay there to make sure things are in shape and structured, ready for healing. Now, the reason we're using masculine energy is because it makes sure everything is set in place for the feminine energy to take over for when the healing actually begins. Like most things, it's a good idea to make sure everything's set in place for the healing. Like a broken bone, it needs to be set in its correct position so it can heal properly. Now, for those of you that aren't very familiar with masculine energy, I want to kind of bring you up to speed. Masculine energy moves in a clockwise vortex while its feminine counterpart moves in a counterclockwise vortex. Masculine energy is also very electric, while its feminine counterpart is more magnetic. Now, I just gave you guys some of the more general things about masculine energy, but here's where it becomes very useful in healing. Masculine energy has a very good aspect for being very solid, it's stable, it's reliable, and steadfast. Now, the reason for why we're using it in this case is because it's straightening everything back to where it should be. Then when the feminine aspect comes in, it can heal things very easily, very well, and everything's set to go. Phew. Now that we've got all that said, and with the qualities of masculine energy in mind, you want to begin to create that energy. You can create it with like a little energy ball here if you like, and I'm going to create that now. And you really want to get that feel for the masculine energy before you attempt this, and so I'll create one now. Now, for those of you that can see energy, you'll notice that the energy here moves in that clockwise fashion and is very outward moving in its appearance, and it also has that electric feel. Now that you've gotten that, you want to move that energy up here into the neck and up through the back of the skull here, up through the spine and through the brain to where it almost seems to kind of swirl up right here and into here. You can also put it down through into the spine, but that's up to you and depending where the area is damaged. Now, one more thing before we end this video, I wanted to give you guys one more technique, and let's go to the next part. Now, this one is very interesting, and it's my personal favorite, and I gotta make this technique myself with elemental energy, so bear in mind, it's still new, but it worked very well for me, and it helped clear away any of the fogginess and some of the pain as well. Now, the whole idea for this technique is you're wanting to cool the brain and reduce the swelling. So we're basically kind of encasing our brain in, well, iced energy, so to speak. Now, how this works is from where I kind of hit the back of here, right here when I came down. So what I did is I kind of used the ice pack to kind of start me off since I wasn't feeling so great. And what happened is the ice would start from here and it would kind of spread out through the brain like almost kind of like roots. Now, keep in mind you want to let these flow along the path of least resistance, and it almost seems to form kind of like a shell around the under and upper part of the brain here. And all of that helped reduce everything to where I wasn't so foggy and I didn't feel like everything was swelling, so to speak. And anyways, that's the end of the video, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions. Post them down in the comments. Like, subscribe. Have a great day, guys.